So this is the result of my attempt at the copyright quiz. As you can see, 57%, which is really very poor. So which means I have to review my material again and attempt this quiz one more time. Just to do a little overview on, the questions that I got wrong. First, question 5, a student doing a multimedia report discovers how to copy the QuickTime movie, right? We shall go to the moon speech from a CD encyclopedia. He presents the report to his class, then posts it on the school LAN. It says fair use. I actually put false, thinking that it was copyrighted material posted on the school's intranet, when actually the answer should have been true. This is fair use, reason being the length of the clip, right, and its purpose, its use and purpose was for educational purposes, and also since the school LAN is presumably not accessible by the outside world because it's an intranet only accessible to those in the school, the report should not cause a problem, right? So it's being used in the school for educational purposes, so that should have been true. If you go a little lower down to let's see, question 12 was another question 13 was another interesting one, where episode was taped by a teacher to be used in her class from a local television station, and the station actually sued her for violation of copyright. Is this correct? I had put true. Apparently the answer to that is false. The television station apparently is wrong. First of all, it doesn't hold the copyright on the series Seinfeld, and secondly, the use occurred within 10 school days after the broadcast. So the teacher in this case, because it's for educational purposes again, had the right to use it within the 10 working days of its broadcast, right? If we go down to question 19, where it reads, right, a tape 60 minutes was used by a class teacher. Is being taped then. Teachers are being taped for 60 minutes in a classroom. It says fair use. I had put true when the answer should indeed be false. Schools may not tape in anticipation of request. They can act only on actual request. So because it was not something requested before, there was no need, or it's breaking the copyright laws by taping without the request coming first and then doing the act, right? So this is not fair use. And finally, question 20, a professor at a prominent university, he copies expensive software program for every student in his class. The state university is taken to court apparently for by the copyright holder. The university loses. I had put true when actually it should have been false. The copyright holder lost in a just such a case. The schools are state schools, and the court ruled the state could not be sued unless it consented. The ethical issue was unaddressed by the court. So apparently the school had no involvement in this situation, and the school is part of the state. So the copyright holder in this case could have probably sued the professor, but the university itself could not have been sued because they did not give consent to the professor to use the material. So this was a learning process, and it has actually exposed me to a lot of copyright laws, and I'm now more proficient in copyright usage. Thank you for viewing.